starts now.
Happy St. Patrick's Day and welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Nate Myhock. One Northwood school district is spending their springtime by helping others, but they're helping people who they've likely never met and don't even speak the same language as. News Watch 12's Kyle Pozorski explains.
Students and teachers at the Wabeno School District are holding a donation drive for Ukrainian citizens.
To try to do our part, even just small town Wisconsin, try to get help to where they need it.
Fifth graders at Wabeno Elementary sparked the drive, wanting to do their part, which got teacher Emma Eisenschink to work on figuring out what they can do to help.
It's just really tough because a lot of the people that live in Ukraine are stuck in Ukraine. And so they're just really trying to get things that the people need over into the country to try to help on the ground where they can.
Her colleague Lori Van Kallenberg says the drive throughout the school district has been a great way to get students involved in any way they can.
My students have been working on making necklaces, making bracelets. We have a student who was making pins at home, so we're selling a lot of those kinds of things.
Throughout the school year, their theme has been kindness. So when the class saw what was happening in Europe, they had to act.
Our focus really all year has been kindness and showing kindness to other students. And so how can we support other students? And I would say that the big takeaway is just that. Let's do what we can to help. Even if it's just the smallest way, let's help.
Both believe the students, teachers, and community have stepped up in a large way, donating everything from clothes, food, and medicine, all to help around the world. Reporting in Wabeno, Kyle Pozorski, News Watch 12.
And if you would like to donate, there is still an opportunity. Up until the end of the day on Friday, you're encouraged to drop off donations of non-perishable food items, clothing, hygiene items, medical supplies, or monetary donations. Those will all be shipped overseas to help the fleeing citizens. And turning our attention to weather now, Conrad, a bit more mild on the temperature side today.
Yes, finally spring temperatures have arrived, so more melting of the snow will be continuing, especially with these warm temperatures. 47 in Rhinelander right now, but look at all of this yellow. Yes, Green Bay coming in at 61, so a little bit warmer down there closer to Green Bay and south of the Madison area, but for the most part, we do have 40s and even 50s in the state out here. So above average, as we could see, 39 is the average high and 18 is our average low, with a record high of 77 in 2012. So wouldn't we like those kind of warm 70s out here? But for the most part, the right half of the United States does have above average temperatures, mostly in the 70s. So most of the United States is actually above average. Not much in the form of precipitation out here, just a little bit of clouds and some rain closer to the Madison area. But looking ahead for tonight, temperatures will be dropping below freezing, so more refreezing will continue into the morning hours. Nate?
Thank you, Conrad. A Wisconsin man has been arrested for allegedly using pepper spray against law enforcement in the January 6th attack on the United States Capitol. 23-year-old Riley Casper of Pulaski was charged in a criminal complaint filed in the District of Columbia. Casper was arrested in Ashland and made his initial appearance today in court. According to court documents, Casper sprayed an aerosol canister of what is believed to be pepper spray towards law enforcement officers who were attempting to secure the Capitol building and grounds. On that day, Casper also posted on social media that he pepper sprayed 3 cops. The case is being investigated by the Milwaukee and Washington field offices of the FBI. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services has confirmed 3 deaths due to complications of the flu virus for children under 18 years old. These are the first reported pediatric influenza-associated deaths in the state so far this season. So far, in this flu season, the DHS reports 351 hospitalizations from the disease. Again, the DHS encourages Wisconsin residents to get vaccinated, and state health officials say it is not too late for Wisconsinites to get the flu vaccine to protect themselves and others. Hundreds of people in Chicago lined up for hours this morning outside of several gas stations just hoping to get some free gas. Chicago businessman and former mayoral candidate Willie Wilson announced on Wednesday that he would be donating $200,000 worth of gas. The massive lines made for major traffic backups in several areas of the city, and some gas stations even lowered their prices during the giveaway to allow more people to benefit. The giveaway was set to last until the $200,000 was spent, with each participating station getting $20,000. Governor Evers has presented 8 tourism awards, and one of the winners was a local chamber director. Rhinelander Chamber of Commerce Director Lauren Sackett was awarded for her contributions to the state's hospitality and travel industry. Sackett was given the Rising Star Award, and she's been the executive director of the chamber since 2018, and she also served as the treasurer of the Oneida County Tourism Commission. Construction on U.S. Highway 51 will begin on March 28th. The construction will run through Trout Lake Road and Grimm Road, Day Lake Road in the town of Arbor Vitae. Sheet piling services will be completing the project for upwards of $1.5 million. They'll replace piping, backfill, and pave the roadway. 51 will stay open with temporary traffic signals. The occasional 12-foot with restrictions will be in place along Wisconsin 47, and that will be used as a detour. Construction is expected to end in August of this year, and of course, that's weather permitting. Snowmobile trails in Vilas County are set to close tomorrow at 8 a.m. In a news release, the Vilas County Forestry, Land, and Recreation Department says that includes all state-funded and club-funded trails. The department also says that all 11 Vilas County snowmobile clubs did a great job maintaining the more than 500 miles of trails this season. The DNR has detected the emerald ash borer in Lincoln County for the first time. It was detected in Tomahawk and in the town of Harrison. Emerald ash borer is an invasive beetle that feeds on and kills ash trees. It does so by eating the tissues underneath the bark. The destructive bug was previously found in several northern Wisconsin counties, including Oneida, Price, Langlade, and Marathon County. It has now been detected in 62 of Wisconsin's 72 counties. The golfing season is not that far away, and several courses in the area are hoping for more of these moderate temperatures to help get their courses up and running. Northwood Golf Club is one of those courses that's gearing up for the season ahead. The maintenance department is eager to get the grass prepped when conditions are dry enough. They expect for the ground to dry up in April so that play can start in the 3rd week of the month.
Our superintendent, Joe Anderson, has been prepping the equipment all winter. You know, oil changes, sharpening the reels, getting equipment ready for spring.
Kyle Christian is the general manager and head golf professional for the club. He has managed the incoming orders for golf shop merchandise over the last few years. And while he's entering his 5th year, he says he has developed a good relationship with the people who come through.
I like the members, the people I've met in the community. It's a great golf course. It's one of the hardest golf courses I played, and it's a challenge always out here.
Christian stayed ahead of the supply chain issues and ordered his equipment early in the fall. They plan to have most of their shipments in at the club in time for their opening this spring. Some might consider Bettina Reich to be the luckiest woman in Wisconsin. She has collected over 1,500 four-leaf clovers, and by doing so, she's trying to set a Guinness World Record. Phoebe Murray has more.
Hard to find, but lucky to have.
As soon as you see it, you'll know.
Bettina Reich has been finding four-leaf clovers since she was 10.
And I didn't even know what it was. I just thought it was weird looking because it wasn't a 3-leaf clover, and I plucked it, and my friend was like, oh, that's a 4-leaf clover, you're so lucky.
And today, she continues to find them.
Or I should say they find me, if anything.
But it wasn't until COVID hit that she found the extra time to hone her skills.
But every day, we would go out, we'd go for walks, keep busy and active.
It started small by trying to find one four-leaf for 10 consecutive days.
And then those 10 went to 20, then 50, and 112.
Finding the rare clovers 112 days in a row in 2020. But it didn't stop there. She knew she could press her luck.
This is all the clovers I found from March 22nd, 2021 to December 4th.
Before she knew it, she'd spent 258 days plucking and preserving her finds, documenting every step of the way on social media. And now she's applying to put her collection in the hands of Guinness World Records, that is.
I was one of those kids who would always hurry up and get to the library to check out the newest Guinness book. And the thought of my kids checking it out and me being in there just makes me happy.
And before you ask, yes, Reich is Irish, but only 1%, she says.
This is the 1%.
That was Phoebe Murray reporting. With the ongoing efforts to clean up drinking water around the Northwoods, over $1.5 million are on their way to install water filters in Rhinelander. We'll have those details, but first, Conrad is in with your full forecast right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Celebrate Furniture and Appliance Mart's biggest anniversary appliance sale. Save as much as 40% off in-stock special buys and special no-interest financing for 12 months on appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Working families need help with rising costs. That's why Governor Tony Evers brought Republicans and Democrats together to cut income taxes for the middle class. Now, if you make $50,000 a year, you'll see over $500 a year in tax cuts. More for married couples. Couldn't we all use a little help dealing with rising costs? Call Governor Tony Evers. Tell him you support his new law on middle-class tax relief.
What do a 20-ounce Coca-Cola and a Quick Trip take-home meal have in common? Besides that they're both delicious. They earn you chances to win a brand new Chevy Tahoe in our Coca-Cola Scratch Game. They play the Scratch Game in your Quick Rewards app, and you can win a Chevy Tahoe or other great prizes. Play for free daily in your Quick Rewards app, or purchase any Quick Trip take-home meal, 20-ounce Coca-Cola, or Smart Water to receive even more chances to play and win. Play the Coca-Cola Scratch Game today, and you can eat, drink, and scratch your way behind the wheel of a new Chevy Tahoe.
Rejuvenate your home from ceiling to floor and everything in between with paint from Menards. Dutch Boy Platinum Plus cabinet, door, and trim is a paint and primer in one that provides luxurious glass-like finish with no brush marks. Freshen up your interior floors with Rust-Oleum Home, a durable, quick, and easy floor coating system to transform any room. Save big money with 11% off Rust-Oleum Home and Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paints today at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Celebrate Furniture and Appliance Mart's biggest anniversary appliance sale. Save as much as 40% off in-stock special buys and special no-interest financing for 12 months on appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Good afternoon and happy St. Patrick's Day out there with the beautiful skies, partly cloudy out there with some mildly warm temperatures right now. So definitely above the average that we are supposed to have this time of year, as Rhinelander is coming in at 47 degrees right now, 52 in Wausau, so pretty much 40s and 50s all across the state. And look at Green Bay coming in at 61, so even 60s closer to the coast, and on the southern part of the state closer to Madison area as well. And the temperature trend for the next week, look at these 40s and even back into the 50s by Sunday. So really mild conditions out there today and even this week. And because of those warmer temperatures, yes, that snowpack is actually dissipating significantly, as right now 8 inches is the snow depth in Rhinelander, 4 in Wausau, and that is pretty much the cutoff right there, with no accumulations for the second half part of the state down there. So a lot of the snow will actually be melting the next couple of days, next several days, if that, for the locations with higher snowfall amounts. But most of the United States out here, look at all of this yellow and orange. So that is warm, mild 70s out there for most of the United States. So whatever snow is out here is actually going to be melting the next couple of days. So really warm out here and in most of the United States. But right now the winds aren't looking too bad out of the northwest at 7 miles an hour right now in Rhinelander, 9 in Wausau, 9 in Superior. So not looking too bad out there with the wind, with those mild temperatures and some partly cloudy skies out there right now. Will become a little bit more mostly cloudy skies later on tonight into tomorrow morning. But look at all of that rain closer to the Madison area and in Iowa. So that won't be reaching us out here. Maybe a drizzle or two, but for the most part, we will be staying in some partly cloudy skies and then becoming some mostly cloudy later on tonight. But tonight, 25, so temperatures will actually be plummeting below freezing once again. So all of that water, all that snow that actually melted earlier today will be refreezing. So be careful out there tonight into your morning rush hour tomorrow, as temperatures will be in the mid-20s. So another rebound of temperatures by tomorrow into the low 40s. So another beautiful day out there with mostly cloudy sky and a light wind out in the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. But a big 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Mattress and Furniture does show pretty much 40s down the board with 51 by Sunday, and then a little back down into the 40s before some more snow might start to mix in by Wednesday. Nate?
Sounds great. Thank you, Conrad. In the Progressive era, Wisconsin was known as the laboratory of democracy. And now Rhinelander could be what its mayor called a petri dish to experiment with water treatment technology. The city last week received $1.6 million in federal funding to invest in water quality infrastructure to protect against PFAS.
This presents a great opportunity for Rhinelander to be an early adopter, to prove to the world that you can overcome some of these issues, that at times they might be a little bit daunting because it's such a new thing for many municipalities.
Senator Tammy Baldwin played a key role in advocating for the funding. She met with local leaders last year to tour water wells and was impressed as they put together their bid.
With that sort of attitude and that leadership coming from Rhinelander, I really wanted to go to work and be a champion for this project.
2 wells are currently shut down due to PFAS contamination, and this money will help cover the cost of new treatment filters. And this is what's left of a Walmart fulfillment center in Indiana after a massive fire burned for about 24 hours. It took more than 200 firefighters to put out the blaze. Luckily, all employees got out safely and no one was hurt. The building itself is almost entirely destroyed, as well as some trucks that were parked nearby. Walmart says it will reassign all impacted workers to other jobs within the company. The cause of the fire is still unknown. Many people suffer from allergies around this time of year, and with temperatures starting to warm up, it might be time to start getting ahead of those seasonal allergies. We'll tell you how you can do that after the break.
With 4 strips of crispy bacon and rich melty cheese and 2 juicy charbroiled patties, of course no meeting can compete with this meat. Give in to the new Double Bacon Beast Burger at Hardee's and feed your happy.
I never would have thought that Ron Johnson would have ever been somebody that I can say is family. I remember thinking, wow, he actually came here, but he actually took the time to step in the door and support my husband in a program, in a vision, in a dream. It was like their visions of helping the people were all one glue. And when the two of them got together, they developed a program called the Joseph Project.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Want great hires? Happy and productive employees? And a strong local economy for years to come? It all starts with affordable, high-quality child care for Wisconsin families. Partner with a child care program in your community and reach your shared goals together with a grant from Project Growth. See all the ways partnership pays at projectgrowth.wi.gov.
Dylan, how's that sofa you can't return from that big internet site?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Just $20 a month will get you a gorgeous sectional, a 3-piece bedroom group, when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
No way.
How about kicking back in this luxury leather power recliner for just $25 a month? And come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've reinvented mattress shopping. With
crispy bacon, and fluffy eggs, and melty cheese. Whoa. Beast mode doesn't have to stop for breakfast. Give in to the new Bacon Beast breakfast menu at Hardee's and feed your happy.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
According to the CDC, the number of tobacco users in the U.S. dropped slightly in 2020 compared to the year before. Their numbers show that just under 20% of adults, about 47 million people, admitted to using cigarettes, cigars, or pipes. A 2019 study reported just under 21%, and the CDC defines the smoking standard as having smoked 100 or more cigarettes within one's lifetime, or smoking every day or at least some days during the survey process. The most common tobacco products being used was the cigarette. The findings also show that men are almost twice as likely to light up when compared to women. According to another study, older adults who take a lot of naps could be showing an early sign of dementia. Researchers looked at data gathered over 14 years. It followed over 1,400 people between the ages of 74 and 88, and it studied their napping habits and cognitive decline. Researchers found a link between excessive daytime napping and dementia. The adults who napped at least once a day or more than an hour a day were 40% more likely to develop Alzheimer's than those who did not nap daily or who napped less than 1 hour a day. Future allergy seasons will start more than a month earlier, and they could be much more intense because of climate change, according to a new study. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has ways to keep your allergies in check.
Spring is already in the air, and so is pollen.
Right now, we are in the high pollen counts with trees.
Dr. Sandra Hong, an allergist at Cleveland Clinic, says pollen season usually begins mid-February, but a new study published in Nature Communication says that by the end of the century, the season of high pollen counts could begin as much as 40 days earlier than previous decades because of global warming. Researchers also say annual pollen counts could climb by up to 250%. Hong says she's already seeing allergy seasons change.
Our pollen seasons are lasting longer. We definitely have had a couple years where our allergies are the worst I can remember in the last 20 years.
That's why she says it's important to be aware of your allergies now when symptoms are starting. Look at pollen counts before going outdoors, and if you have a pet that goes outside, don't bring them into your bed.
Because at that point in time, it's like you're hugging a tree.
If you know you suffer from allergies, consider using your medicine now.
If we know that we have allergy symptoms in the springtime, sometimes the nasal steroids can be really effective and our number one treatment for allergies. And usually we'll use the antihistamines just as needed for itching and sneezing types of symptoms.
If over-the-counter medication isn't working, it's time to see a doctor. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Celebrate Furniture and Appliance Mart's anniversary sale with our biggest scratch and save event ever. We have millions of dollars of inventory with savings up to 50% off. Plus no interest financing for 60 months. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart in Wisconsin.
I just want our kids to be kids again. Play sports, go to school, without having to worry all the time.
So when we learned the COVID-19 vaccine is safe for kids age 5 and up,
we talked to their doctor, and she helped our family decide to get our sons vaccinated right away.
And to keep taking safety steps in public, too.
Help your kids stay safe and in school. Find a free COVID-19 vaccine for kids near you at dhs.wi.gov/COVID-19/parents.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy pickup trucks. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward the eligible purchase of a new Chevy truck with accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Cellcom's live local customer service is just a call or click away, so it's always clear where you can get help. What's not clear is why you just went down to the basement.
What did I...
Why you went downstairs? Unclear. Easy access to the customer care you deserve? Crystal clear. Cellcom. Clarity in a cloudy world. Cellcom has an amazing deal on devices. Save $500 on smartphones. Visit cellcom.com/save for details.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Claritin provides non-drowsy symptom relief from over 200 indoor and outdoor allergens, day after day. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Can anything 20 years old still seem new? Test results say yes. After 20 years of extreme Minnesota weather, Renewal by Andersen windows stand the test of time. But this offer won't. Click now and take advantage of this limited time offer. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Celebrate Furniture and Appliance Mart's biggest anniversary appliance sale. Save as much as 40% off in-stock special buys. And special no-interest financing for 12 months on appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Conrad, I gotta be honest with you. I'm a little disappointed. It's St. Patrick's Day.
It is.
No green.
I know.
What are you doing?
I
Blue?
know. I was gonna wear green, but it just blends in with the screen.
Okay, I'll give you a pass there, but I will say if you wore this to New York City, you might have stuck out like a sore thumb today because
Absolutely.
The world's largest St. Patrick's Day parade was back. It was the first time they had done this since the pandemic started. More than 150,000 people were there. Apparently, this parade dates all the way back to 1762, so it's been around for a while. I didn't even know this was a thing in New York City.
Yeah, you know, I used to actually live in New York, so I went out to that parade a couple times out there. But
okay. Looks like the weather was nice too.
Exactly, yeah, much warmer out there in New York, but out here, still mild and above average with 40s out here in Rhinelander. Just some partly cloudy skies, a little bit of rain closer to Madison area, but we will be in the clear. But look at down the board, 40s and 50s even by Sunday. So really mild out there, you know, finally.
It feels like spring, and yes. I feel like it's been a long time coming.
Finally, temperatures came. Yep.
Thank you, Conrad. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 6.